Okay, thanks for clicking in. We're still working on fretwork. This is not quite real elaborate fretwork, but what we have here is these modular pieces. That's one pattern repeated over and over again and modified for this. And what it is it's a modular piece from which you can make shelf brackets. That's 4 examples he's got in the book. I guess you could do others. I'm going to try to make those 4. I got to scrape up some more material for the actual shelves. These are the brackets and decorative brackets that hold it together and mount it on the wall. I've made a lot of shelves in my life, corner shelves and various things, but I haven't done much from the scroll saw. Even before I did scroll saw work, I did a lot of handyman, DIY, carpentry stuff, very basic woodworking. I made a lot of shelves for the house, and I like to make corner shelves. I made big shelves, holds up the TVs, various things like that. Try to get wife likes stuff up off the floor, and so do I. So we put a lot of stuff up as high as we can. So I've always been making shelves, but I've never done much with the scroll saw. I like the way this looks. I've kind of scraped the bottom of my barrel for material. This is all, in fact, that one right there is plywood. That's some Baltic birch plywood. Most of it's 1/4 inch or thereabouts. It's not exactly 1/4 inch, all of it. It's kind of some oddball material I had, and I'm trying to use it up. And so I'm going to take these different configurations and see if I can make these 4 different shelves. And we'll see what they look like hanging on the wall when I get through, hopefully. So let me get some drilling done on this and get me a new blade in my saw. Shouldn't take real long to cut these. They're not real small cuts, and I've stacked every one of these. I'm cutting 2 at a time. So let me get over there and get started, and we'll see what we'll make it look like. Okay, so I'm cutting this piece, which is going to be the corner shelf. You see I got the pattern off of the edge. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to cut the outside of it all the way around. It's layered. I'm going to cut it all the way around, remove the back piece, then come back and cut that to the pattern. That way I'll have that's the width of the material off of the edge. That way I'll have an overlap to go into the corner. Okay, I've got everything cut out, including the actual shelves themselves. Got these half circles cut out. That's one of the configurations. And here's kind of the same thing without the upper part. I got the shelf cut for that one, a half circle. Then I've got the little corner shelf. Got a quarter cut for that. And then I got this long shelf. Got the two ends. And then I got this piece in between. And this little skirt I built for it, whatever you call it. Kind of put a little scalloped edge on that. I just kind of drew it with some quick marks with a pencil and a pen and cut it on scroll saw. So now I've got to glue all this together and put a little finish on it and see if I can hang them on the wall. So I'm gonna get started on that. Now I'm gonna let all that glue get a little tacky. Now figure out a way to get a little clamping pressure on it. I will put some small brads through these and hold them in place a little bit. I did that on this one piece, both of these right here. I got little brads coming on the back side to help hold that together. The glue should do it, but I like to have a little extra in there. So I'm gonna let that get tacky a little bit and give it a few minutes, and I'll put some clamping pressure on all of it, and I'll finish gluing up this third one. Okay, I've got them done. There's the corner shelf, and here's the one shelf with the top part, and then the same version with just the bottom part without the top part, and then this little shelf. I'm probably going to drill some holes right here in this and mount that on the wall. I'll use these frets to kind of hang them. This one I'm going to drill a hole in top and bottom and attach it in a corner somewhere. I'll show some pictures of that, some photos, when I get them in the wall. I don't know if they're all going to be together, but I'll get some photos and show them while I'm talking here. That was kind of a neat little project. I thought it was kind of fun. I was scrounging through scraps and pieces of things that just trying to mix and match to get this thing together. A lot of this was seconds material, and it was kind of odd sized, but I think it turned out okay. And I hope you like that. If you do, hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, I'm going to try something totally different next video. So if you want to see that, I'll kind of introduce it a little bit here. I'm get emails from the public domain public review, something like that is called, public domain review. And they have a section called Public Domain Image Archive. And I get the notice every year in January what's coming new this year to be public domain. And I always go through it, and I found a couple of things. I found these owls. I'm going to try to just do the one owl. I'm going to try to make that into a scroll saw project. It's not going to be an intarsia or segmentation. I'm going to make it in 3 layers. That's my plan right now. But if you want to see that happen, I'm going to try to do that in the next video, hopefully about a week from now. This is kind of early in the week for me to get this video up. I normally do it on Friday, but when it gets finished, I'll go ahead and put it up and give me more time to work on that one. So if you're interested in seeing that, stay tuned and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you can see if I can make that work. I'm kind of going out on a limb saying I'm going to do that because I may not make it work. But anyway, either way, I'll tell you what happens if I don't get it. So hope you enjoyed this, and hope to see you in the next video. Hopefully that'll be a successful one. So thanks for watching.